Geeks, they've done it again! SH Figuarts re-released another fan favorite from Dragon Ball Z as we continue what is turning into Dragon Ball Z month here at InnerCityGeeks.com. This time they re-released Piccolo. I'm Captain TW and this is another episode of #GeekApproved. And here's Piccolo. This action figure is pretty awesome. The paint detailing in this figure is great. The purple gi and the colors used for his skin tones really stand out. He actually stands at just over 6 inches tall and has the same articulation as the 2014 Son Goku and the re-release of Super Saiyan Goku. When it comes time to talk about Piccolo's points of articulation, they're exactly the same as both Goku and the re-release of Super Saiyan. However, I will show you. You have the head, goes all the way around. His neck is on a ball joint, looks pretty decently down but not so much up. The arms have full rotation. Just like on Goku, the sleeve cuffs do cover the shoulder joints. Upper bicep swivel. Double jointed elbow. The wrists have full rotation. Just like on the Gokus, you can lift his diaphragm up. The belt covers the joint. He has better diaphragm movement. The waist does turn. The legs do drop down just like on the Gokus, where you have better posability and rotation. Double jointed knees. The top of the boot does swivel. He does have ankle pivot and toe articulation. As for the accessories, once again, SH Figuarts provides you with this instruction manual of how to swap out the option parts. Piccolo comes with his cape, the head with the turban, 2 front pieces for the cape, 1 for the default arms, and 1 for this set of crossed arms. He comes with 4 sets of hands, 2 grabby and 2 high five, the right-handed spiral beam, and the face with the grin. And just like on the default head, the 2 antennas are made from some kind of pliable material. Both really nice and very well sculpted. Swapping out option parts are easy! Replacing the head is really simple. Basically, just take the head off like that, revealing the ball joint, take the new head, line it up to the hole underneath, and there you have it. Swapping out the hands are just as simple as swapping out the head. Basically, take the hand off, revealing the ball joint, take the new hand, line it up, there you go. This here is something I've never seen with any action figure before, whether it be foreign or domestic. This is actually pretty neat. It's really finely sculpted too. It really gives the illusion that Piccolo's arms are being crossed. I've posed them with this numerous amount of times and it actually looks really good. I'll show you. SH Figuarts did such an amazing job in sculpting out this piece that it really does give the illusion that his arms are crossed. When you want to put on the default arms, it's really simple. Just unplug the pegs from the holes and just take the arms marked R and L and put these back in. It's as easy as swapping out the head and the hands. Piccolo's final accessory is the cape, and I have to say they could have done a lot better with it, because when you put the cape on, first off, you can probably see it in the front. I'll zoom in a little bit. It falls off on the top, and that's not cool, so he loses points for that. And the other thing is, when the cape is on, it hinders movement in the arms. Like, I really only like to put the cape on when his arms are crossed. It actually comes with a littler piece for that too. So like that kind of goes in the center, and there's like a groove in the piece there. Just slide it right in, kind of looks good. It is quite difficult to keep the holes and the pegs together. And the other thing that really bothers me is the head. Trying to get the head on the ball joint with the cape, really difficult. It's a really annoying pain in the ass, so good luck. 9 times out of 10 I just prop it because it can stay. So again, those are the things in which he loses points for. But other than that, the figure is so awesome. It's definitely worth picking up. I quickly threw together the crossed arm effect with the cape for you to show you how much better it looks. As you see underneath the neck cuff, the piece there, it doesn't hang down as much. It actually sticks pretty good. And it just looks better with the crossed arms, because like with the hindering on the default arms, you can't really get much posability with the cape. So yeah, just if you're gonna pose them with the cape, this is definitely the way to go about it. So, what should I rate the Piccolo re-release? I'm going to give the Piccolo re-release a hashtag Geek Approved rating of 4.25 out of 5, mainly because of the issues with the cape. Being it as a re-release, SH Figuarts should have fixed the issues with the cape. The fact that the head, after struggle of attaching, has no maneuverability, and the default arms are barely posable when the cape is on him. The fact that the front piece cape attachment barely stays on, and the fact that the crossed arm piece is the only way that the cape looks good. So yeah, I think a 4.25 out of 5 is the perfect rating. Well, that's it for this week's episode of hashtag Geek Approved. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to go to InnerCityGeeks.com, where it's your guide to everything geek. Follow me on Instagram at ICGCaptainTW, and to follow Inner City Geeks on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Have you listened to the Good Games podcast yet by Frank and Alex? It's where you hear about amazing video game news, and while these guys aren't just my good friends, they're also informative and funny as hell too. As always, remember to stay tuned for picks at the end of this video, and don't forget, if I haven't reviewed it, then it must not have been hashtag Geek Approved. Peace.